Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello, how is everybody? I know it's not Wednesday night because I thought it was Tuesday yesterday, so we're doing a day late. And I know a lot of you are all heading or arriving at Groundwater Festival. I've been watching all the posts of everybody arriving at their accommodation and all the excitement and the newspaper clips that are going around. So I can't be there this year. I know a lot of you know I haven't been well. So those that are there, send us photos. Let us know what's going on because I'd love to see it. I'd love to see anybody going live. So let us know and we can share it and enjoy it with you. Tonight we've got Brittany joining us. She's going to have a chat to us about her new single and what's coming up because I know we're slowly starting to get back into tours and things are starting to come back to normal. So we might have a chat to her about what's coming for her and hopefully what the new year will bring. So we might welcome her into the room. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? You're looking really well.
Yeah, I think it's feel a bit glowing because live music is back. I think that's
what it is. Isn't it amazing? It's so good to finally see it. We've got some live music coming up, not this weekend, but the next weekend down here. So I'm hoping that it all still keeps going and you guys are starting to get back to gigs. And have you managed to squeeze anything in during any of this lockdown, or have you just not been able to play?
No, we've been quite fortunate, I guess, or lucky is probably another word. It's not quite normality, but it's definitely grateful for what we've got. Some of you had at all for the whole time. Yes. So we have at least some weeks, but yeah, obviously tours and things like that. But a couple of festivals, most have been postponed.
Yeah, and at least it's now got to the point where they're postponing them, not cancelling them completely, which is nice. So, like Groundwater, that's been able to happen this time, and a few festivals that have been able to squeeze in, which is nice to see. I know that it's not a fair on everyone else, but at least some people are getting out there and we're getting some gigs.
Yeah. I think anything is better than nothing at the minute. So
yes,
Groundwater would be. We'll be absolutely stoked, I'm sure.
I know. I can't wait to see the photos and the videos. I'm looking forward to it all weekend. I don't mind if I stay at home this weekend because I'm sure I'll be entertained. Now, you've been busy releasing music. Have you been writing all the way through this lockdown? Have you tried to keep busy doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a bit of a running joke at the minute that we've written album 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can't tour. Writing's been amazing, but something I've actually loved about, I guess we've got to find something that we love in this COVID time is with people that I probably wouldn't have in the past, but because we're normally always so busy and you're on opposite roundabouts, this downtime has allowed us, I guess, a little bit, we've had to stay home, we've had to pretend and whatnot. So, and I've never utilized technology so much in my life. So, yeah, it's been really amazing. I've actually been writing with overseas people as well. So quite great in that sense.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. I agree. I think it's taught those of us that, really tried to avoid technology and not learn it. It's taught us that we had to learn it. It's thrown us in the deep end and it's made us find new ways to connect. And I think it's actually probably helped the industry in the fact that you can reach out to these writers now, and we've worked out a way that, okay, we don't have to be in the same room. We can make this happen, and we can do it in a much more affordable way. We don't have to travel across, anywhere to do it. So I think it's been good in some ways in that respect.
Yeah, exactly right. We just had to get in other ways, and I've actually loved it. Honestly, I've loved it, and I've been able to catch up with the same people on multiple. sittings, but not as accessible, obviously, if you're traveling. Same as being in a room and the vibe that catch up. But yeah, for what we had, it was really great.
Exactly. And you know what? It's probably also going to make us appreciate being in that same room so much more when we do finally get to do it too.
Yeah.
Like, it just shows us what, how lucky we are.
Right.
I'm sorry. I have a cat meowing beside me. I told you she ran under the bed before. I had no hope of getting her out. Now she's out because, all day under the bed. Now we're talking. She's come out. She's my new baby. I don't even think I can catch her. Oh, I did. I caught her. This is my new little. This is Layla. She's come to say hello, but she's very scared. Very scared. And I think she might go out if I open. I'm just going to open the door because she's going to drive us nuts and jump on the screen. Here you go. Come on. I knew as soon as I started that would happen and she wouldn't go out, but now she wants to. So now I know we're here to talk about your single, Sunshine Hurricane, which is a great song and it has a really cool summer vibe. I'm really excited it's a great time to release this and, everyone's getting out there. Tell us a little bit about writing this song and the
process behind it. It's a funny story. I started writing the song. I was actually driving to the beach, so that's the summer vibe already straight up. And I was in the car on a highway. And I don't know if you've ever put one window down and not the other side. Like a whirlwind of wind. And
yes.
So and you feel a little bit like it's a cyclone on the inside. Anyway, that's where the concept of sunshine obviously outside, and then I started. Obviously, cyclone is not necessarily a great word to put in a song. Hurricane came up. Obviously, it's not as toxic as what a hurricane can be, but I comparison of sunshine and freedom, and sometimes you just need to get away. Everyone has those days going on, and then hurricane links into that concept of challenges, setbacks that we're thrown. Sometimes we're prepared for them, and other times we're not. And that's that whole concept of exactly the same for a hurricane. And so I put it together, but the whole link is for summer and freedom and a road trip song, because I was on the road and I was like, oh yeah, I could feel this catchy vibe of the road trip. Safe to say, over, so it was okay. I didn't start writing the song the whole way driving, but kept working it. Funnily enough, I actually rewrote it in Tasmania.
Oh, really?
Cold, so I was thinking about summer.
Yes.
That's the concept behind it.
So is the reason that you're releasing this song now because it is getting into that road tripping time and that summertime? Is that your reason for choosing this time to let it out?
Yeah, absolutely. And it links into a couple of ideas. Obviously, hopefully, or fingers crossed, the continual release of our borders. So hopefully, fair bit more. Linking into summer, and then also Sunshine Hurricane, title of my tour. So I'm hitting the road to release and tour these songs, the ones that I've already released, and some of the other ones off the album will be released too. So you've just led me into one of my questions before that we did the song was you have got some tour dates coming and they're pretty close now. So you're starting in Queensland at the end of the month. Where are you heading first? I'm very excited. We're doing a few shows in Queensland. So Bundaberg is our first one. Tannum Sands is the one after that. We have a few more shows lined up for Queensland as well. And then we're heading to Tamworth. Fingers crossed we can get out and January. And we're just sitting on a few shows for New South Wales and Victoria. Just waiting, obviously, with the rebooking of our tour, 4 or 5. We're just holding out. Once we get the A-OK with the borders, we'll be releasing the shows. So, we're all the way into 2022. Like, if we just have to push it back a couple of months, then but we're definitely spring. in 2022.
Yes, and that's the really good thing is we know that, okay, we may have to push it back a little bit at some point, but we know it's only going to be a little bit this time. We know we're opening up and it is coming, and it's a little bit more reassuring when you're booking shows, isn't it, to know that there's a fairly high chance that this could go ahead now. So
we don't mind, but yeah, we're just stoked. You know, it's itching to see our fans and get to those again, and family as well, obviously. Yeah, we can't wait.
And like, even things like, you know, you've got this amazing song, you know, you've got your singles that you've been releasing, and as you said, you've got all this other music that you've written, so you're probably excited to play all of this, but then you've also got all this other stuff that you want to get out and play too. So it's just this whole lot of pressure of wanting to get out and let people hear it. So speaking of that, I'm going to let you have the floor and do Sunshine Hurricane for us.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be back soon.
Open road, take me somewhere. I don't care. Got the windows down, the wind in my hair. There's a freedom, and I know it. Let go, gotta trust where it's going. It's the feeling of sunshine and a little hurricane. Two parts wild, one part safe. It's the freedom in the air. Let the good times take you there. Turn the music up a little every song, singing all the words at the top of my lungs. There's a freedom, and I know when. Let go, gotta trust where it's going. It's a feeling of sunshine and a little hurricane. Two parts wild, one part safe. It's that freedom in the air. Let the good times take you there. Life can blur the lines. It's easy to lose your way. Take the time to taste the sunshine and lean into the hurricane. It's a feeling of sunshine and a little hurricane. Two parts wild, one part safe. Sunshine and a little hurricane. Two parts wild, one part safe. It's our freedom in the air. Let the good times take you there. Ooh, ooh,
Wow, thank you so much. What a beautiful song. So much fun. I love it. tell us, I know, have you had a lot of feedback from Sunshine Hurricane? Again, it's hard, you're not out and about, but have you had a little bit of feedback from people?
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually probably another benefit, of technology again. We've had to communicate in different ways, but yeah, I've been stoked with the feedback. Lots of people are saying they just got it on repeat, which is lovely. And I've had quite a few videos, especially of young people singing and dancing along, and they're singing all the words.
Wow.
It's part of the song, but yeah, no, it's been absolutely stoked, and a lot of really lovely feedback as well. So yeah, as a writer, it's why we're releasing songs, and mine's for relatability. How do people relate to songs, and what do they love about the song?
Yes.
And giving that positive feedback it's really special.
It is. I think one of the things that I really like to hear is what people take from the song, what you've written it about and what you've written it doing, and then what other people relate it to, and it makes them think of. Sometimes it's just amazing what you hear and you think, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. And that's probably the thing I love about music, and different lyrics can mean so much to people, which is good. Are you looking at film clip for this song? Have you got film clips coming out, or is it's a bit hard still not being able to film anything?
Yeah, this one's been tough. We did a home video for Find Your Music, my first single, at the start of the year, and we're probably looking at something a bit more like that. We've tried to get in with our normal film crew, but the borders keep shutting or have stayed shut, so it's just too hard for this particular one. Obviously,
Yes.
It out. Could be something down the track that we'll look into, but if not, we're just going to release something. It'll be quite fun, I'm sure, looking into some road trips. So yeah,
exactly. And you've got plenty coming up, because you've got a tour where you'll have plenty of time to film that. So.
Yeah.
You cut out for a second. I didn't hear that last part. Sorry.
And I think we'll just film the tour, and that can be the video.
Tour. Do a live single. Yeah. And next year, you're planning on hitting the road. Have you got more music to release while you're out and about? Is that your plan? A bit more music next year as well?
Yeah, exactly. We've got another song coming out early 2022, and we're going to release 2 at this stage, or release 1 more and then the album. So it's it's all coming about, and we're just in that final now.
Yes, that's very exciting, because I cannot wait to, 1, see the tour, and 2, hear the whole album. That is excellent. Now, where can people still get your debut album? Is that still available for people to purchase?
Yeah, absolutely. We have all our new merchandise as well. Everything's on my website, releasemusic.com, and that's the old copy album as well. We can't wait to have that one out for the new album. But if not, all your normal streaming platforms, everything's available on them already.
Excellent.
Apple Music and Spotify, YouTube, iTunes.
Exactly. And if not, best place to see you live, is it best place to find those, to keep following you on Facebook, to see your dates as they sort of come into being confirmed and things? Yeah,
absolutely. And our website as well. So and Brittany Elise Music on Facebook, Instagram, and the same name. So and that way you get a bit more time, things like that.
Much better, because so many people have different ones, and I can never remember the difference with Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and I'm just drowning in technology. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Before you guys go, and I know a lot of you are out and about, as I said, in Groundwater and other festivals around the place, but before you head out to see someone, head over, if you haven't already, make sure you follow Brittany's Facebook page and Instagram, and jump over if you haven't already and get the song, because it is brilliant, and make sure you hit the subscribe so that you can hear the new stuff as it's coming out as well. Thank you so much for joining us again. I know it was a day late, but we got there.
Any day is fine. That's great.
We're all in lockdown. I think any day is the same day at the moment.
Thanks.
Oh, dear. Thank you so much. And everybody, let us know where you are, and send us through your photos over the weekend. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Guys.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.